Welcome you here to Mechanicsburg Area Senior High School, the site of tonight's varsity action featuring the Mechanicsburg Wildcats and the Mifflin County Huskies. Hi, everybody. I'm Ben Schatt, filling in for Mike Garland here for this girls varsity basketball matchup. It is senior night here at Mechanicsburg Area Senior High School. The last home regular season game, but not the last time these two seniors will be in a Wildcat uniform, with the Mid-Penn tournament already confirmed and a District 3 playoff spot essentially secured, as we will have our senior night festivities begin in just a bit, celebrating the careers of Danny Klinger and Veronica Vogt. So we allow everybody to get set up. We'll eventually let Ryan Hartman take over on the public address duties. Regular season all but wrapped up. Just one more game on February 6th against Chambersburg. A lot of teams vying for that February 6th date after some earlier cancellations, but Mother Nature might get her revenge again. Weather reports talking about overnight freezing rain that's just going to create ice. No snow, just ice. So be interesting to see if these teams are able to get those last games in, or if we might have further delay, or might just say, you know what, we're not even going to try a third strike against Mother Nature. Either way, we shall see. But right now the focus is on tonight. Mechanicsburg still undefeated on the year. 20-0, 13-0 in Mid-Penn Keystone Conference play. Looks like Ryan Hartman is just about ready, so we'll go ahead and step aside, let him take over with our senior night festivities here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mechanicsburg High School. Before we begin tonight's game, we want to take this opportunity to recognize the senior members of the Mechanicsburg girls basketball team and their parents. Our first senior is Danny Klinger. Danny is escorted tonight by her mom, Maribel Gomez, and her dad, Chris Klinger. Danny would like to thank her coaches, teammates, and parents for supporting her and challenging her to be better through her basketball career. Danny plans to attend college to major in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Klinger. Our next senior is Veronica Vaughn. Veronica is escorted tonight by her mom, Bethany, brother Dylan, and her bonus family, Trish, Glenn, and Alexandra. Veronica would like to thank her family, friends, and coaches for motivating her to be the best person she can be. She would also like to thank her best friend, Alex, for always being by her side. She plans to attend college to major in sociology. Ladies and gentlemen, Veronica Vaughn. Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you are the seniors of the Match Girls basketball team. All of us wish you best of luck in your future endeavors, and remember, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the Mechanicsburg High School girls basketball class of 2025.
The team coming to get one last picture with the outgoing seniors, Danny Klinger and Veronica Vaught. As that concludes the festivities, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get a little breakdown on this game for you in just a bit right here on Go Mechanicsburg. Now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg. We'll be right back after this.
Locally owned and operated, 11 Oaks Farms raises Wagyu beef and heritage breed pork right here in Newville, Pennsylvania. Our low-stress practices and carefully designed diets produce some of the finest meats you will ever experience. We also offer a selection of quality Angus beef, pork, chicken, seasonings, sauces, pantry items, and much more. Shop online at 11oaksfarms.com. Visit us in-store at 34 North Corporation Street in Newville or call 717-360-8249.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
Hey there, Wildcat fans. It's Mike Garland, voice of Wildcat Athletics. And that map you're looking at and those little blue pin drops, they represent the central Pennsylvania locations of our broadcast partners. From our presenting sponsor, 11 Oaks Farms, to the south and west in Newville, to one of our newest partners, True Green Lawn Care on the East Shore in Middletown, and everywhere in between, these are community-oriented businesses and their dollars are supporting Wildcat Athletics. So in turn, fans, I ask you to support them. Pick up the phone and price their services. Shop in their store locations. Tell them you heard about it during a broadcast of Wildcat Athletics. You can go to GoMechanicsburg.com right now and click on the live stream tab to learn more about each one of these great central Pennsylvania businesses. We thank them for their support, and I encourage you to support them in turn.
Does your property need a little TLC? Call Lawnscapes Inc. of Mechanicsburg today at 717-697-1833 and see how Wes Moret and his team can transform or maintain your residential or commercial property. From hardscapes to yard services of all types, tree and shrub service and more, this locally owned and operated business has you covered. Call today for your free estimate. Lawnscapes Inc. at 717-697-1833. That's 717-697-1833.
We are dedicated to serving our members, associates, and communities because they give us purpose. We know we are stronger when we come together as one. We believe financial literacy is a key tool for personal well-being, economic stability, and a more secure financial future for everyone. And we are committed to providing all with access to financial wellness resources. We strive to deliver unparalleled experiences for our members through every moment and milestone. We are built by will, forged by people, and powered by a proud member experience.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Seth Gardner for your personal price plan today.
This is you. And this is us. Hi, we're True Green. We're the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. That means we'll give you a pro-level lawn guaranteed. That's a satisfaction guarantee. That's a price match guarantee. That's a guarantee on top of your guarantee. So you can do less of this and more of this.
A deck where memories are made, barbecues are grilled, and sunsets are savored. But let's face it, not all decks are created equal. Enter Westshire Decks. We're not your average deck builders. Precision is our mantra. We don't just build decks, we craft outdoor living spaces tailored to your dreams. With Westshire Decks, you get seasoned experts who know decks inside and out. So why settle for a deck that's just okay when you can have one that's extraordinary? Westshire Decks, where craftsmanship meets creativity. Give us a call today and come see how we are different.
The Wildcat Foundation is Mechanicsburg Area School District's education foundation. Established in 1998, the foundation raises and distributes funds that support students in education, wellness, cultural awareness, and athletics. The Wildcat Foundation has also awarded hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships to support students' higher education. Learn more and donate today at wildcatfoundation.org. Wolf Brewing Company in Mechanicsburg, established in 2021 as a family and pet-friendly social experience, offers food and drink options for the community from the community. Family owned by Wildcat graduates, Wolf Brewing Company is just off South Market Street in the all-new Legacy Park. Stop in before, during, or after the game for food crafted from the freshest local ingredients, plus many award-winning drinks made on site. Wolf Brewing Company, 100 Legacy Park Drive, Suite 400, online at wolfbrewingco.com or call 717-590-7917.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on GoMechanicsburg.com.
Welcome you back here to the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. Ben Shad here. As always, our streams presented by 11 Oaks Farm in Newville. Mechanicsburg Wildcats and Mifflin County Huskies doing battle the last Mid-Penn game of the season for both these teams. A lot of makeup games for Mechanicsburg. Their next one, February 6th at Chambersburg. For Mifflin County, February 7th against Southern Huntington at home at 7 p.m. Obviously, again, with the weather shaping up the way it may be, Thursday might have to be pushed. We shall see. But right now, in the present moment, Mechanicsburg still undefeated on the season. Last time they played these Mifflin County Huskies was back on January 9th. And away, that was a 69-33 win. Mechanicsburg looking to keep the record where it is. If they win today, then that is a perfect record in the Mid-Penn Keystone. 14 wins. Right now sitting at 13-0. For the Huskies, 8-12, 5-8 in Mid-Penn Keystone Conference play. As we take a look at the power rankings, Mechanicsburg right now in 6A, sitting at 4th, despite the perfect 20-0 record. They're behind Lebanon with 3 losses, Dallastown with 2 losses, and Redline with just 1. But obviously strength of schedule, a big part of that. It's part of the big question marks about both the girls and boys teams with this jump to 6A this year. Looking at the 5A standings for Mifflin County. who it just occurred to me probably are not even in the district. So we'll get the stats on Mifflin County in just a sec, folks. I haven't had a lot of time to do my homework, so I do apologize. But what we do know is that Mechanicsburg have been on an absolute tear this season, averaging 46.7 points per game, 29.5 letting up. Meanwhile, for Mifflin County, it's a little bit closer, but in the wrong direction, 43.3 points per game while giving up 47.5. Last year, Mechanicsburg were 19-9, 12-2 in Keystone Conference play. Clay McAllister, his squad improving. It's still a very tight-knit group, and a lot of them still have another year, if you can believe it. It's just an all-star squad of players that have been performing at top levels this year, and again, they still have another one in them. That is the crazy thing to think about, is that there is still more to come from this Mechanicsburg squad, and they're going to need it when it comes to playing in 6A going forward. For Mifflin County right now in District 6, they sit second in the 6A standings. State College area ahead of them with a 9-10 record. Altoona area in third out of 3 with a 2-18 record. So they will qualify for their tournament as a second seed. Williamsport from District 4 will merge in their tournament. So merely practice runs really for Mifflin County. For Mechanicsburg, obviously the perfect record still on the line. But Clay McAllister and his squad have not shown any rust whatsoever. They have still been just on top of things, really dominating a lot of teams. The last quote-unquote close game came against Lower Dolphin. That was a 40-35 win for Mechanicsburg. There's also a 40-34 result against Cedar Cliff back on January 22nd. But sprinkled all around are just dominant performances up and down the schedule. The closest that Mechanicsburg came to falling was back on December 28th against Northeastern. That was a 39-38 win in the Columbia tournament. Wildcats will look to keep the streak alive here as senior night is upon us. Last home game of the regular season, Mid-Penn tournament next week. Myself and Mike Garland, happy to have the coverage for you. We'll obviously be doing a little bit of scoreboard watching with the boys playing tonight. They have an opportunity to wrap up the Mid-Penn tonight with a win. If they lose and Hershey wins, then there becomes a tie, and we'll have to see what the Mid-Penn exactly does with that. But for right now, we're focused on the girls here, looking to keep that perfect record alive, and we'll go ahead and step aside. We'll get you the starting fives in just a bit right here on Go Mechanicsburg, now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg.
Locally owned and operated, 11 Oaks Farms raises Wagyu beef and heritage breed pork right here in Newville, Pennsylvania. Our low-stress practices and carefully designed diets produce some of the finest meats you will ever experience. We also offer a selection of quality Angus beef, pork, chicken, seasonings, sauces, pantry items, and much more. Shop online at 11oaksfarms.com. Visit us in-store at 34 North Corporation Street in Newville or call 717-360-8249.
Craig was in the Rockies and had to cut his ski trip short because he was having severe knee pain. Lauren came in, she was really discouraged. She had tried 3 months of therapy, nothing was working. She really wanted to get back to volleyball.
We found that he had severe arthritis in both knees and his hip.
She needed shoulder arthroscopy with slap and posterior labral repair.
Simultaneous bilateral total knee replacements.
6 months of recovery and Lauren's back, happy as ever.
3 months after his final surgery, Craig sent us pictures of him skiing the Rocky Mountains. And that's what makes our job here at OSS Health so fulfilling.
Operation Wildcat is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to pool the resources in our community to help our school district students, families, and staff members in need. We'll take your new or gently used back-to-school items, bikes, books, clothing, dresses and suits, furniture, Halloween costumes, gifts for the holiday, Christmas tree decorations, pennies, socks, underwear, Thanksgiving food, toothbrushes and toothpaste, and yard sale items. Learn more at OperationWildcat.org and go Wildcats.
Elevate your everyday with the Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department. Immerse yourself in a world of excitement and discovery. From adrenaline-pumping sports to serene outdoor escapes, we've got your perfect recreation blend. Join us for fitness, family fun, and fantastic experiences. Unleash your inner adventurer. It's time for a thrilling escape. Visit mbgsd.org and click on the Recreation tab. Or drop by our office at the Trails and Trees Environmental Center, Mechanicsburg Area Recreation, where every moment is a new adventure.
At Bobby Ray Hall, it's about doing the right thing, starting with our vision, that clients deserve great service at a fair price. We understand this can only happen with great team members. Doing what's right includes supporting local charities, youth sports, and first responders. It extends to the environment and why we reclaim rainwater for car washes and recycle used oil. We want to thank our loyal clients for recognizing us by voting Bobby Ray Hall simply the best of Harrisburg for 21 years in a row. Experience the Bobby Ray Hall difference and find out more at BobbyRayHall.com.
The Turnbridge Group at RBC Wealth Management are proud supporters of Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. When you're faced with tough business, personal, and financial decisions, turn to the Turnbridge Group. They specialize in retirement planning and complex financial situations as their team helps you define and attain your goals, all while building a strong and caring relationship with you. Advisors Tim Engel, Jonathan Stow, and Nick Hansen are available for your call today. The Turnbridge Group, part of the community and for the community. Visit them online at turnbridgegroup.com or call 717-724-4225.
I needed a change in my life. I wanted to be closer to my grandchildren. I was not hearing what the kids were saying. I fly hot air balloons and I couldn't hear leaks. It was time to take care of my hearing. As soon as I met Mary Ann at Renewed Hearing Solutions, she made me feel so comfortable. My life has improved so much since I got hearing aids. It was the best thing I've ever done. I would highly recommend Renewed Hearing Solutions.
Get back in the conversation. Call Renewed Hearing Solutions today.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on GoMechanicsburg.com.
Welcome you back here to the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. Ben Shad here, ready to bring you the starting fives for both teams. We'll go ahead and let our public address announcer Ryan Hartman take over with the action.
Of Mifflin County High School. On behalf of the Mechanicsburg Area School District and the Mid-Penn Conference, thank you for joining us for another season of Wildcat basketball, and we hope you enjoy tonight's game. Fans, as a reminder, tonight's game is being live streamed on YouTube. Visit youtube.com/@GoMechanicsburg to watch live and archive coverage of Wildcat athletics. Fans, please keep in mind athletics are an extension of the classroom. Actions meant for being players, coaches, teams, spectators, and officials is under the highest ideals of their scholastic education and will not be tolerated. Booing, taunting, profanity, and attempts to intimidate officials and opponents is unfriendly, unsportsmanlike, and unacceptable. Such actions may result in a spectator being removed from the gymnasium. The student athletes, coaches, and officials before you are giving you their very best. You should give them yours. Be loud, be proud, be positive. Sportsmanship, the only missing piece is you. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to recognize the Mifflin County seniors. Thank them for being a part of our special night tonight and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. The seniors for Mifflin County, number 5, Jaylee Bodorf, and number 12, Malin Gingrich. Ladies and gentlemen, your officials for tonight's game, Annie High, John Gabriel, and John Seaham. And now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First off, for Mifflin County, head coach Aaron Gingrich, assisted by Brett Leister, Dick Gingrich, and Danny Craig. Here's the starting five for the Huskies. She starts at a guard, a 5'6" sophomore, wearing number 3, Peyton Weaver. She wears number 12, a senior guard, standing 5'7", Malin Gingrich. A 5'6" sophomore guard, number 13, Jada Kanagi. A sophomore guard, standing 5'6", number 14, Melena Maxwell. Starting at a guard, a 5'9" junior, number 23, Mackenzie Peachy. The Huskies of Mifflin County High School. And now let's meet the starting lineup for Mechanicsburg. Head coach Clay McAllister, assisted by Tony Brown, Katie Christ, and Hank Trask. Here's the starting five for the Wildcats. She starts at a guard, a 5'7" junior, 00, Macy Yanoski. She starts at forward, a junior, standing 6 foot, number 14, Lauren Lebo. She wears number 20 at guard, a 5'7" senior, Veronica Vaughn. A 5'7" junior guard, number 21, Atlanta Sweet. Starting at forward, a 5'8" senior, number 25, Danny Connor. The Wildcats of Mechanicsburg High School. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise in favor. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Active duty and all military veterans may render an appropriate hand salute as we honor the United States of America with a presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. Correction, the girls were singing.
A stirring rendition of the national anthem provided by the girls basketball team. That's a first in this broadcaster's career, folks. As they're fired up, no doubt about it, ready to get back in action here. Again, the undefeated streak trying to reach 21 wins in a perfect season. And a perfect Mid-Penn Conference record. Mifflin County trying to provide that last upset. Get themselves prepared for their District 6 tournament. Starting fives out there for both teams from Mifflin County. Peyton Weaver, Malin Gingrich, Jada Kanagi, Melena Maxwell, and Mackenzie Peachy. For Mechanicsburg, Macy Yanoski, Lauren Lebo, Veronica Vaught, Elena Sweet, and Danny Klinger as Yanoski takes it up the floor for the Wildcats. Passes on the inside is deflected for a moment. To the top, it goes to Vaught. Lebo to the near side wing, Klinger. Klinger thought about it, gives to the top for Sweet. Sweet now into the corner, loading up the three. Does not go, but a great rebound there by Lauren Lebo. Lebo under the bucket, lost it, goes out of bounds, and that will be Mifflin County basketball. Huskies make their way up the floor. And a little mishandle there from Peachy. Goes to Weaver. Weaver through the paint, puts it up. Great finger roll shot there from Peyton Weaver. And the Huskies open up the scoring here. They lead 2-0. Sweet already trying to draw up a response, is forced into the corner. Gives to Janoski at the top. Janoski swings through, spins out of the double team through the paint. Janoski tried to put up the shot. Did not go. Huskies will go the other way. Loading up the three. Does not go, off the side of the iron from Weaver. Janoski comes away with a board. Janoski, the toss to the near side wing. They give it out. Klinger loads up the three. Off the base of the iron, no good. And Mechanics were trying to come up with it, but there's a foul. And that gets a rise out of the student section. Peyton Weaver's first, team first against Mifflin County. Just results in possession. The long two is there. In response, Lauren Lebo cashes in with her toes on the line. Evens it up at 2 apiece. To the top, it's Gingrich. Near side, Maxwell. Weaver works her way to the top. Peachy loads up a three. Again, no good. Janoski another rebound. Janoski trying the full court toss off the back of one of the Husky players, but there's Sweet to try and get it. Goes out of bounds. Will be Husky basketball. Clock has stopped running. Now it's gone. Give a second for our scoreboard to catch up. Meanwhile, the shot from Weaver does not go. A fight for it, a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Wildcats. Toss is errant, nobody there, but eventually the Huskies regather. Shot is up, no good. Rebound loose. Huskies get it back. Mid-range is blocked. Lauren Lebo got her hands in there, but again the Huskies have it. Three ball on the way, does not go. Peachy couldn't get it, and now it's Sweet heading the other way for the Wildcats. Sweet through the paint, trying to split the traffic. Ends up getting fouled on the way. Some substitutions for Mechanicsburg. Waiting to come on is Asha Pratt, 5'10 sophomore guard, and Mia Masser, the sophomore 5'7 guard. As they'll go ahead and check in. As Weaver hit with just her second foul. That's going to draw a substitution out of Mifflin County as Leah Reed, the sophomore 5'9 forward, checks in. On the inside, shot goes up. It's Lauren Lebo. Once again, 4-2 lead for Mechanicsburg. Ball again poked free, kept alive there by Kanagi. Spinning with it is Gingrich to the near side, Maxwell. Maxwell drops it off. Huskies with it, another poke by Janoski, but she's a little pushed back, so have to settle for the Huskies getting it back once more. Another low pass, almost intercepted. Instead, it's Kanagi trying to make her way through the paint. No whistles. Mechanicsburg come away with it. Going the other way is Lebo yet again. Lebo through the paint, puts it up, is fouled, and that should result in 2 from the line. Fouls against Leah Reed. Already 3 fouls against the Huskies. Lebo shoots 2 from the line. First shot up, rattles on in. Second shot up. That one in as well. Lebo goes 2 of 2 from the line. Makes the 6-2 lead for the Wildcats. Kanagi in towards the corner. Back out to the top now to the near side. Maxwell on the inside. Janoski got a poke on it. Huskies keep it alive. They go out to the top. Kanagi drops it off. Long range 3 air balls, but the Huskies come away with it yet again. A lot of offensive rebound for the Huskies. Nothing to show for it. Jump ball. Possession arrow, believe, belongs to Mechanicsburg, and it does. So Janoski will take it up the floor. To Sweet. Out to Lebo. Now to Janoski. Janoski on the inside to Lebo. Lebo back out. 3 ball on the way. Cash money. Mia Masser from downtown, making a 9-2 lead for Mechanicsburg. Mifflin County with it. Trying to cook up a response. Have been able to cash in after that first bucket. The 3 ball right down the middle and in response. That's Jada Kanagi. And here comes another one. That one off the base of the iron, no good. Rebound collected by the Huskies. Boy, did they need that 3 ball. Reagan Condon, the 5'3" freshman guard, ready to check in for Mechanicsburg at the next stoppage. And a foul here against Mechanicsburg. Allow Condon to come on. Fouls against Asha Pratt. It's her first, team's first.
Substitution for the Wildcats, number 10, Reagan Condon.
Toss to the opposite corner for the Huskies, and that one intercepted. Great job there by Lebo to get the ball away. Here come the Wildcats going the other way through the paint. Asha Pratt manages to escape the contact, but I believe there was a walk in there, and there was travel against her as Jaylee Bodorf, the 5'5" senior guard, checks in for the Huskies. Huskies get back to work. Kanagi spins through the paint, is fouled. Fouls against Masser, her first team second. First shot up and good. I believe that's Kanagi, and it is. The purple numbers on the black jerseys, a little hard to read. Second shot does not go. But it's a 9-6 advantage for Mifflin County. Mid-range shot is blocked from behind. Great job there by Mackenzie Peachy to get nothing but ball from behind, and the Huskies going the other way with an opportunity to tie the game. Still just a 9-6 advantage for Mechanicsburg, but the Huskies having trouble holding on to the ball. Kanagi, toss to the far side. Mid-range shot, no good. Rebound is collected, trying to put it up as Bodorf. Can't get the first one. Triple team manages to get it away. A mid-range shot on the way. That one doesn't go either. Coming away with it is Pratt. Pratt makes her way to the far side wing, trying to toss that one to Janoski. And there's a foul in the midst of all that. Janoski's first, team's third, as Elena Sweet checks back in. Again, Huskies with an opportunity to tie this game here with a 3. After it seemed like they were down and out, 9-2, they have battled back. And there is a deep 3 on the way off the side of the glass, no good. It's Pratt that comes away with the board. She'll put on the brakes, make her way up the court, toss into the corner. Wide open 3, does not go. Falls to the floor. Huskies can't get it away, and a foul on the way up will send Lauren Lebo to the line yet again. Kenzie Peachy, the guilty party, her first, team's fourth. Lebo back to the line, already 2 of 2 on the day. First shot up and in. Second shot up, and that one in as well. Lebo, perfect 4 of 4 from the line so far. Mechanicsburg on top, 11-6. Huskies with it. They work it all the way around the perimeter. Long 2 on the way. That one may have been tipped on the way up. Goes out of bounds. Will be Mechanicsburg basketball. Condon. Toss eventually finds its way to Pratt on the inside. Now back out. It's Sweet. Sweet thought about it and just hesitated a millisecond. That was enough for the referee to call the travel. Huskies go the other way. Into the corner. Long 2 is good for Jaylee Bodorf. Actually, they counted as a 3. Pardon me. Makes it 11-9. I thought her toes were on the line, but the referee saw fit for a 3. Meanwhile, Pratt lines up a response and gets it to go. Asha Pratt from beyond the arc. And just when the Huskies get something to the good, Mechanicsburg are right there take it away as that one goes out of bounds. Substitutions as Macy Yanoski checks back in for Mechanicsburg. Meanwhile, Sierra Williams, the 5'9 junior forward, checks back in for Mifflin County. .30 seconds left here in the first. 14-9. Mechanicsburg lead. Yanoski holds on to it. Wildcats want the last shot. Little give and go. Yanoski has it on the inside, back out. Long range 3 at the buzzer! Mia Masser, no doubt about it, gets it to go right at the horn. And Mechanicsburg extend their lead 17-9. We'll be right back after this. You're on Go Mechanicsburg, now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg.
Hey there, Wildcat fans. It's Mike Garland, voice of Wildcat Athletics. And that map you're looking at and those little blue pin drops, they represent the central Pennsylvania locations of our broadcast partners. From our presenting sponsor, 11 Oaks Farms, to the south and west in Newville, to one of our newest partners, True Green Lawn Care on the East Shore in Middletown, and everywhere in between, these are community-oriented businesses and their dollars are supporting Wildcat Athletics. So in turn, fans, I ask you to support them. Pick up the phone and price their services. Shop in their store locations. Tell them you heard about it during a broadcast of Wildcat Athletics. You can go to GoMechanicsburg.com right now and click on the live stream tab to learn more about each one of these great central Pennsylvania businesses. We thank them for their support, and I encourage you to support them in turn.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on GoMechanicsburg.com.
Welcome you back here to the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. As always, our streams presented by 11 Oaks Farm in Newville. Mechanicsburg leads 17-9. And already we have a stoppage as there was a double dribble in there. So Mechanicsburg get the ball right back out of the half. They lead 17-9 here. Lauren Lebo leading the way, but Mia Masser with some clutch threes to really keep Mechanicsburg out of reach. Yanoski. Toss on the inside, now back out. It's Sweet on the baseline, and there was a foul on the way. And looks like this will result in possession. As Allison Renninger checks in. 5'9" freshman forward. Toss to Sweet, now to Janoski. She loads up a three. Bang! Macy Janoski. Something about those Janoskis. They just have a knack for shooting from beyond the arc. 20-9, Mechanicsburg on top. On the inside, toss is taken away. Lebo leading the charge. Lebo thinking about it, looking on the inside. Pratt goes up, off the window, and good. Asha Pratt. And now the offense really starting to heat up here. Mifflin County going the other way. Kick it into the corner, looking. Finds Baudorf. And it's poked away for a second. Mifflin County get it right back, though. Peachy trying to look for the right angle. Long distance three, and count it! Jaylee Baudorf. And a timeout for Mifflin County, a 30-second timeout. So we'll go ahead and keep it here. I want to remind you folks that Wildcat Athletics would like to recognize the Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department for their continued support of our web streams. With the Recreation Department here in Mechanicsburg, you can immerse yourself in a world of excitement and discovery. From creative crafts, dance, to fitness opportunities and family fun, they offer something for everyone. Don't miss out on fantastic experiences that inspire, enrich, and bring the community together. Visit mbgsd.org and click on the Recreation tab or drop by their office at the Trails and Trees Environmental Center. Mechanicsburg Area Recreation, where every moment is a new adventure. Ben Shad here is filling in for Mike Garland, who's enjoying his time, we at least hope, in beautiful sunny Florida. I have to absolutely love the fact that work gets to take you to a tropical state in the beginning of February. Some envy from this broadcaster here. Janoski has it at the top. Gives to Sweet, down low into the corner. It's Lebo. Lebo to the top. Pratt thought about the long range two, trying to drop that one off on the inside. Lebo was windowed off by at least three different Huskies, and here they come the other way. Peachy trying to work herself in. To the top, Weaver. Into the corner, thinking about it was Peachy. Works up the baseline, finger roll shot doesn't go. A rebound collected by the Huskies again. Taking it out is Williams. A three ball does not go. Rebound is out and will stay with the Huskies. Talked about it a little bit earlier on. A score update for you from the boys game right now with 3:41 left to go in the second quarter of their game. The boys are up on the Huskies 20-11. Again, if the boys win that game, they are they're Keystone champions outright, no matter what Hershey does. As both Mechanicsburg teams looking to make the Mid-Penn tournament, have to wonder what the numbers are in terms of the last time that happened for both the boys and girls squads to make appearances in the Mid-Penn tournament. This long-range two is blocked on the way up. Mifflin County get it back at least for the moment. Tough shot, and with some help from the rim. Believe that was Baudorf that got it to go from a near impossible angle. Toss to the opposite side. Sweet thought about it, works her way up the baseline, is double teamed, and again is hit with the travel. Huskies will go the other way with it. 5:19 left to go here in the second quarter. 22-14, Mechanicsburg on top. Weaver making her way up the floor as the student section gets loud. Weaver is bumped by Sweet, and that's going to result in a foul. That's the first against Elena Sweet. First against Mechanicsburg in the quarter. Huskies inbound at the top. Baudorf kicks down to the corner. Three ball is good. Ava Baker cashing in. 5'9" junior forward. Janoski lining up a response. It does not go. Pratt trying to save it. And it ends up in the hands of Lebo. She'll try and put that one up, and she's fouled on the way. The Mifflin County faithful grown in disagreement, but it's Lebo once again at the line, shooting 2. As some discussion over who the foul was actually on. Referee gave 35. There was no 35, then gave a 32, and there was no 32. So it's Sierra Williams who's the guilty party with her first. Lebo misses the first. Second one is up, and that one does not go either. An empty trip, so 4 of 6 for Lebo from the line, and the ball goes out and belongs to the Huskies. Some pressure here from the Wildcats. Huskies managed to break it. Weaver makes her way through the floor, gets into the corner, back inside. Weaver is blocked. Asha Pratt standing tall. She'll take the ball the other way. Pratt kicks it into the corner for Janoski on the inside. They get it to Lebo. Lebo under pressure. Kicks that one to Sweet. The mid-range doesn't get some help. Took a couple bounces off the iron, but could not fall. It's the Huskies going the other way. Weaver puts it up, and that one may have been deflected on the way up as well. Lebo, with all sorts of contact, draws the foul and will get the whistle. This one against Ava Baker, her first, team's third, as Jada Kanagi checks back in for the Huskies. On the inside, Lebo through the paint. Perfect with a great assist from Asha Pratt. Lebo already in double figures with 4 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Huskies down by 7. Hard fall on the floor from Bodorf on the pass. Meanwhile, Weaver's three is good. Weaver from beyond the arc, and the Huskies with no quit in them whatsoever, back within 4. Sweet. Out to Janoski at the top. Janoski back to Sweet on the wing. Now to Janoski at the top to the far side. Masser. Masser to Janoski, feeling some pressure. Gets it to Sweet. Sweet finds the opposite side. 3-ball on the way. Does not go for Mia Masser. Huskies come away with the rebound. Can make it a one-possession ball game. Kanagi sifting through. They kick it into the corner for Williams. Bodorf at the top. On the wing, she loads up another one. High arcing shot off the rim, off the glass, into the hands of Lebo. She heads the other way. Lebo puts on the brakes, kicks to the wing. Pratt lines up a three. Does not go. Janoski the rebound, kicks it out to Sweet. Sweet just gets that pass away. Pratt trying to set up, took a little too long. Janoski is open, into the corner. Sweet, the mid-range two is good. And Sweet finally on the scoreboard. It's 26-20 Mechanicsburg. Going the other way is Weaver. Her shot off the glass, no good. Trying to find Sweet. She was already heading up the court. That one put up straight up in the air, no good. Pratt comes away with it and just throws it at the legs. Gets the out of bounds. Mechanicsburg basketball as Malin Gingrich and Mackenzie Peachy check back in for the Huskies. Checking in on the boys at the half in that game. The Wildcats up 35-18 in Mifflin County. Again, if the boys win that game, they clinch the Mid-Penn Keystone outright, and both Mechanicsburg basketball squads make the Mid-Penn tournament. On the near side wing, on the inside for Lebo, and a push against the Huskies results in possession. It's Kanagi, her first. Excuse me, it's Gingrich, the guilty party. I thought the referee put up 13, not 12. Sweet drops it off for Janoski. Janoski through the paint, all sorts of traffic, gets it out into the corner. Wildcats thinking about it. Janoski at the top to Sweet on the near side wing. Thought about it too. Any one of these Wildcats are dangerous from beyond the arc. That one, and it'll be a kicked ball violation. Mechanicsburg will get it back. Sweet on that far side. Masser back to Sweet. Pratt back to Masser. She loads up another three. Too strong on the shot. Off the glass and a rebound for the Huskies. Here they come the other way. Mifflin County making their way up the floor. Stopping with his Kanagi. 3-ball from Gingrich is good. Malin Gingrich. And Mifflin County bought the shooters out tonight too. 26-23. It's a one-possession ball game yet again. On the inside, Lebo trying to work her way around the screen. Gets it out to Sweet in the corner. Yanoski at the top. She finds Pratt. Deep three from Pratt off the base of the iron. No good. Huskies head the other way. Charging on in with it is Peachy. It's on the floor. Nobody can pick it up. Huskies finally come away with it. And just a quick shot off the fingers of Ava Baker. And it's a one-point game under a minute to go. Pratt. They find Sweet on the far side wing. Inside to Yanoski. It's poked free. And here come the Huskies going the other way. Bounce pass on the inside. A little give and go. There's a great block. Asha Pratt with a mid-range shot from the Huskies. Does not go. They get the rebound. That shot put up no good. And Lebo puts out the fire. 30 seconds left. Yanoski charging through the paint, through the double team, the scoop, and it won't count. Foul on the floor, but it will still send Yanoski to the line. Substitution as Reagan Condon comes in. Sierra Williams guilty of her second. It's 5 fouls, so that should be 2 shots, and it will be. Head coach Clay McAllister paying attention to the scoreboard. So Yanoski will make her first trip to the line tonight. First shot up and in. Extends the lead to 2. Can make it a 3-point ball game with the ball in her hands right now. Second shot up, and that one good as well. Yanoski, 5 points of the night. 2 of 2 on the line so far, and a 3-point lead for the Wildcats. Huskies with it. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Trying to cook up the response. Mid-range shot does not go. Rebound. Yanoski trying to corral it, and she does. Yanoski, 5 seconds left. Getting that one to Pratt. Pratt through the paint. The scoop doesn't get the roll. Lebo is there, but couldn't get it out in time. And we head to the half. Mifflin County making it a contest. No easy wins at any point during the season. 28-25, Mechanicsburg on top. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back for you here with second half action in just a bit here on Go Mechanicsburg, now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg.
Locally owned and operated, 11 Oaks Farms raises Wagyu beef and heritage breed pork right here in Newville, Pennsylvania. Our low-stress practices and carefully designed diets produce some of the finest meats you will ever experience. We also offer a selection of quality Angus beef, pork, chicken, seasonings, sauces, pantry items, and much more. Shop online at 11oaksfarms.com. Visit us in-store at 34 North Corporation Street in Newville or call 717-360-8249.
The Wildcat Foundation is Mechanicsburg Area School District's education foundation. Established in 1998, the foundation raises and distributes funds that support students in education, wellness, cultural awareness, and athletics. The Wildcat Foundation has also awarded hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships to support students' higher education. Learn more and donate today at wildcatfoundation.org. Are you on the hunt for a new home? Maybe you're a growing family looking to expand your living situation, or you find your current space too large and you're simply looking to downsize. Whatever your needs, contact Charity Kastner, Realtor with RSR Realtors today. Charity knows the local real estate market and she will find the right home for you. Charity Kastner isn't just a Mechanicsburg-based realtor, she's a Mechanicsburg mom. And after all, mother knows best. Just ask her kids. Make the move today by calling Charity Kastner at 717-557-9312 or rsrrealtors.com to find your first or next home sweet home.
A deck where memories are made, barbecues are grilled, and sunsets are savored. But let's face it, not all decks are created equal. Enter Westshire Decks. We're not your average deck builders. Precision is our mantra. We don't just build decks, we craft outdoor living spaces tailored to your dreams. With Westshire Decks, you get seasoned experts who know decks inside and out. So why settle for a deck that's just okay when you can have one that's extraordinary? Westshire Decks, where craftsmanship meets creativity. Give us a call today and come see how we are different.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on GoMechanicsburg.com.
Hello, Wildcat fans, and thanks for tuning in for this varsity contest on GoMechanicsburg.com and now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg, presented by 11 Oaks Farm in Newville. We'll get you out to the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth in just a bit, but right now it's time for our halftime segment. Halftime, as always, presented by the Wildcat Foundation, and this is Foundation Facts. And today I am joined by Paige Brocious. Paige, welcome.
Hi, well, thank you.
So, Paige, give us a little bit of your background and how you came to be a part of the Mechanicsburg School District.
So I actually graduated from Mechanicsburg in 2012, and then I went to Westchester University for college and returned here in 2016 as a teacher, and I've been a third grade teacher at Northside Elementary ever since.
Awesome. And when did you first hear about the Wildcat Foundation?
Oh gosh, when I knew about the Wildcat Foundation even when I was a kid, so many years ago.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about your program that you got going on here at Northside.
So at Northside and all of our elementary schools, we know about the value and importance of play for our students, and especially with free play, giving them the opportunities to engage with their peers. And so the program that we funded through the Wildcat Foundation was recess materials and equipment. And we got a variety of different materials, some that lend more towards people playing games with each other, cooperative or more competitive games. But also we got a lot of sidewalk chalk and checkers, Foursquare, stuff like that, so that kids have multiple options, whether they want a more relaxed activity or a more competitive activity, but it helps to engage them in play and get them learning through that social process.
And recess, I think it kind of becomes overlooked because on the surface level, it's just get their energy out so they, can have an attempt at calming down later in the day. But there is a science to it, and there is, a good way to do recess, and I think maybe even some bad ways to do recess. So the fact that, every minute of the school day is being looked after, that's pretty cool that there's a way to still get some learning, even though the kids probably have no idea that it's going on when they're out there running around in the middle of the day.
Absolutely. Lots of problem solving opportunities for them when they encounter a problem on the playground, which does happen frequently, but they've been equipped with the skills through our school counselor and our community meetings to solve those problems independently and to know when to seek an adult's help if they need it. It also teaches them responsibility with taking care of the materials that they have received because they know that they were purchased with certain funds and that it's our responsibility to keep them nice and usable in working condition.
That's amazing. Anything else you want to mention about this program? I'm still just so amazed at, that I've talked to so many people in so many programs, and literally no corners being left unturned by the foundation. Even recess, where it's like, well, you have the jungle gym, but it's thinking beyond that and thinking what else you can do for the student that doesn't want to climb around and run around and go up and down the same slide that they have for 3 months on end. What else? Just again, I'm marveled by the benefits that this can bring about, not only at Northside but potentially for the entire district, or at least at the elementary level.
Well, and right now we haven't had access to our jungle gym since we've been back from winter break because it's still covered with snow and ice and all of those fun things. But just that, I like that this gives multiple opportunities to different students because, like you mentioned, not everyone wants to play the same thing. So it gives a wide range of activities, whether you want to sit down at a picnic table and play a board game with each other, or whether you want to choose that more active opportunity. It just meets all of our kids' needs, and it gives them a wide range of options to choose from so that they're not cornered into having to play the same thing every single day.
Yeah, I can remember some of the days back in elementary school. It was not fun when it was raining outside or when it got cold because your options just felt so limited. So yeah, it's nice to know that there's a nice variety coming through for the kids these days to be able to do what they can in an educational and beneficial way too.
Yeah, and we know sometimes when there aren't options, then that's when other problems can arise as well.
Alrighty, Paige. Well, thank you so much, folks. This has been Foundation Facts presented by the Wildcat Foundation. Learn more about them online at wildcatfoundation.org. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back,
We'll have second half action for you here in just a bit on GoMechanicsburg.com, now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg. As always, our stream is presented by 11 Oaks Farm in Newville.
Hey there, Wildcat fans. It's Mike Garland, voice of Wildcat Athletics. And that map you're looking at and those little blue pin drops, they represent the central Pennsylvania locations of our broadcast partners. From our presenting sponsor, 11 Oaks Farms, to the south and west in Newville, to one of our newest partners, True Green Lawn Care on the East Shore in Middletown, and everywhere in between. These are community-oriented businesses, and their dollars are supporting Wildcat Athletics. So in turn, fans, I ask you to support them. Pick up the phone and price their services. Shop in their store locations. Tell them you heard about it during a broadcast of Wildcat Athletics. You can go to GoMechanicsburg.com right now and click on the live stream tab to learn more about each one of these great central Pennsylvania businesses. We thank them for their support, and I encourage you to support them in turn.
The Turnbridge Group at RBC Wealth Management are proud supporters of Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. When you're faced with tough business, personal, and financial decisions, turn to the Turnbridge Group. They specialize in retirement planning and complex financial situations as their team helps you define and attain your goals, all while building a strong and caring relationship with you. Advisors Tim Engel, Jonathan Stow, and Nick Hansen are available for your call today. The Turnbridge Group, part of the community and for the community. Visit them online at turnbridgegroup.com or call 717-724-4225.
This is you. And this is us. Hi, we're True Green. We're the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. That means we'll give you a pro-level lawn guaranteed. That's a satisfaction guarantee. That's a price match guarantee. That's a guarantee on top of your guarantee. So you can do less of this and more of this.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on GoMechanicsburg.com.
Welcome you back here to the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. Ben Shad alongside our fantastic Go Mechanicsburg live streaming crew. As always, our streams presented by 11 Oaks Farm in Newville. A narrow one here between Mechanicsburg and Mifflin County, 28-25. A 17-9 rout in the first quarter for the Wildcats, followed up by a 16-11 comeback attempt from the Huskies. Currently has us at 28-25 our margin. Leading scorers first for Mifflin County, it's Jaylee Botorf leads the way with 8. Ava Baker and Peyton Weaver both with 5. Jada Kanagi with 4. And Malin Gingrich with 3. For Mechanicsburg, Lauren Lebo has 10. Mia Master with 6. Macy Yanoski and Asha Pratt both with 5. And Elena Sweet with 2. In terms of foul trouble, no players in any real concern. For Mifflin County, Peyton Weaver has 2, as does Sierra Williams. For Mechanicsburg, a couple of players with just a single foul spread throughout. Wildcats start with the ball here in the third quarter. Sweet thought about it on the wing, gives it back out to Yanoski at the top. Yanoski on the inside for Pratt. Pratt looking, cross-court pass, goes to Master. She thought about it, and that one on the inside. Lebo couldn't corral it. Huskies come away with it, an opportunity to tie this ball game up. Mechanicsburg's perfect season on the line. That one put up, off the glass, no good. Pratt comes away with the rebound. Lebo the other way, gives to Sweet on the fast break. Sweet couldn't corral it. Lebo dives in and saves the ball. Sweet gets another chance at it. They work it to the near side corner. Yanoski the 3, off the side of the iron, no good. Yanoski gets her own rebound, though, tosses it out to the top. Sweet thought about it, gives to Pratt. Now to Lebo. Lebo drawing all the attention, gives it to Sweet on the inside. That's poked free. Huskies go the other way. With it is Kanagi. To the top, Gingrich. Back to Kanagi. Now to Weaver. Weaver with a little bit of a screen. Gives to Gingrich. Back to Weaver. She loops it out to Peachy. On the near side wing, Kanagi. Kanagi through the paint, gets the scoop, and the score. Jada Kanagi with a tough bucket there. Huskies are back within 1. Yanoski. 3-2 zone here from the Huskies. Clay McAllister looking for the strategy that will break it. Toss to Sweet, now back out to Yanoski. Near side, it's Masser. Pratt, back to Yanoski. On the inside, Lebo double team, but she gets a scoop at it. Sweet working up the baseline, puts it up, hits the ground, no call. And the Huskies come away with it yet again. An opportunity for Mifflin County to take the lead, and a travel call on their way up the floor. We get a whistle. Mechanicsburg will get the ball right back. Checking in on the boys. Right now they lead 44-30 at Mifflin County with 2:55 left to go in the third quarter of that one. Talking with Seth Behanich in between the half. And at least in the modern era, there has not been a year where both the boys and girls have both made the Mid-Penn tournament. Now, there's an asterisk on that because here at the gym on the banners, both teams have Mid-Penn championships from last year's. The three balls up and good. Asha Pratt with a great three ball there. 31-27, Mechanicsburg on top. Mifflin County trying to head the other way with a response three off the face of the rim, no good. Lebo comes away with a rebound. Lebo finding Yanoski in transition. Yanoski trying to go up, loses the ball out of bounds. Will stay with the Wildcats. Back to the previous point, both teams with Mid-Penn championships on their banners from last year. However, the boys did not play in the tournament as they lost on tiebreakers. So while both teams have technically a Mid-Penn championship to their name in the same year, they have not played in the tournament in the same year. If the boys come away with a win, they will change that starting this year. As that one rattles out. Mia Master thought she had another one, but that one in and out of the rim. Huskies going the other way with it. Charging on in is Peachy. Back out to the top. Maxwell near side. They go all the way around into the corner. Kanagi to the top. Three ball on the way. A high arcing shot off the rim. Sweet comes away with a board. Sweet making her way up the court. Sweet with a mid-range shot from the foul line off the side of the iron. No good. She's there to at least disrupt the play, but it will still be Husky basketball. Weaver taking her time up the floor. To the near side, in towards the corner. Peachy manages to swing away from the contact, trying to drop that one off. Nothing doing. Goes out, and that'll be Wildcat basketball. 4.5 left to go here in the third quarter. Still just a 4-point lead for Mechanicsburg. This is a much different game than the last time these two teams met back on January 9th, 69-33. That one put up. Great look with Lauren Lebo on the finish. Give her 12 on the night. 33-27, Mechanicsburg on top. On the near side, Weaver into the corner. Three ball on the way off the inside of the rim and out. Pratt comes away with the rebound. Pratt, great pass on the inside. Lebo through traffic. She earns the foul and will shoot two from the line. Foul goes against Weaver. That's her third. Shot is up, and that one no good.
Substitution for Mechanicsburg, number 25, Kenny Klinger. Lauren Lebo shooting.
Klinger. Subs in for Mechanicsburg. Second shot up. That one falls for Lebo. Give her 13 on the night. 5 of 8 from the line. A 34-27 lead for Mechanicsburg. Maxwell trying to loop that one into the corner. It finds the target in Weaver, working her way through the paint, gets the scoop, but can't get the score. Rebound loose. Lebo comes away with it. On the inside, Lebo in transition, gets the spin. Macy Yanoski on the dime. Huskies trying to cook up a response. They need the three, and they get it. And just like that, Malin Gingrich saves the day yet again. The Huskies have done that all night. Just when Mechanicsburg are pulling away, they get that clutch three to put them right back in it, 36-30. I want to remind you, folks, that Wildcat Foundation Night takes place February 21st at Stocks Manor. The gala, which serves as the Foundation's top fundraiser, will feature an online auction this year to help the Foundation's mission to support all students in the Mechanicsburg Area School District. Limited tickets and sponsor spots remain. Visit wildcatfoundation.org to learn more about this event. Checking in on the boys at Mifflin County, a 49-34 lead for the Wildcats in that one, 8 minutes away from clinching the Mid-Penn Keystone Conference. And both teams, for the first time in school history, will play in the Mid-Penn tournament at the same time. Still 3.5 left in the third quarter of this one. Sweet with a little give and go to Mia Masser. Masser finds Sweet on the near side wing. Sweet working through the pain is double teamed, loses it. Mifflin County come away with it. On the near side wing, 3-ball on the way. Off the side of the iron, no good. Janoski comes away with it. Janoski charging on through. That one too hot. Trying to find Lebo again in transition, but too much on it. Out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Huskies. Peachy looking, making her way up the baseline. Tough shot and gets it. Mackenzie Peachy. A tough bucket. All sorts of traffic, and she still got it to sink. Huskies back within 4. 2.5 left to go here in the third. Sweet. Working around to the near side. Klinger. Back to the top for Masser on the inside. Lebo back out to Sweet. She loads up the 3. No good. This one into the corner, out of bounds, and that'll belong to the Mifflin County Huskies. Reagan Condon checks back in for Mechanicsburg. Huskies working up the floor. Can they come up with the spoiler against Mechanicsburg? And a travel call against Mifflin County. Jaylee Bodorf checks back in. Have to imagine with the Wildcats, again, a perfect record sitting in 4th in the 6A standings in District 3, what a loss could potentially do to them. Mechanicsburg obviously wanting to avoid that hypothetical and the consequences that come with it, but only up by 4. This is a much tougher Mifflin County team than what we saw back in January, as that one just getting corralled by Klinger. Toss to Janoski at the top. Thinking about the inside pass was Masser. She'll go ahead and keep it. Gives to Condon. Condon thought about it. Gives back out to Klinger. Klinger looking in towards the corner. Cross-court pass, and it connects. Trying to work her way on in. Little blind pass to the near side wing. Give and go. Condon looking. Gives back to Masser on the inside. Lebo. Lebo attracting all the attention, trying to get to Klinger in the corner. And they're going to say that one went straight out. No deflection. Huskies will get the ball back as Elena Sweet checks back in. 36-32 our score. $1:25 left to go here in the third. Tight one here between these two teams. Huskies toss it into the corner. 3-ball on the way. Off the side of the iron, no good. Lebo waits for it. Bodorf trying to get her team within 1. It did not go. Sweet with it on the far side wing. Inside to Lebo. Lebo thought about it. Gets a little double team. Gives out to Condon. Now on the near side wing, Masser. Masser cross court to Sweet. She'll load up the 3-ball. Bang! Elena Sweet from downtown. 39-32, a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Clay McAllister. We'll go ahead and keep it with you here and remind you folks that the Wildcat Foundation will begin accepting applications in mid-February for scholarships to be awarded to senior students at Mechanicsburg Area Senior High School. The foundation administers 5 scholarships to be awarded for each sprint, totaling more than $36,000. The deadline for applications will be early April. For more information, visit wildcatfoundation.org. 53 seconds left to go in this one. 39-32 our score. Checking in on the boys. 58-40 they lead with 5.5 left to go in regulation of that one. So looking more and more likely that we will have both these teams playing in the Mid-Penn tournament. Right now, the girls with more important things on their mind. The Huskies still making this a contest. And a foul against Mifflin County. goes against Gingrich, her second. Just the team's first of the quarter with 41 seconds left to go. Asha Pratt checks in for Mechanicsburg. Masser breaks the timeline. Wildcats taking their time. Have to imagine they might be waiting to take the last shot of the quarter. Right now, a 2-1-2 zone from the Huskies. Janoski with it, showing no interest to going towards that bucket till that clock starts running down. Still 19 seconds left. Now finally some pressure from the Huskies. Janoski tosses to Sweet. Sweet looking, finds Masser. Masser through traffic, gives to Sweet. Sweet gets it on the inside, draws the double team, but just had that foot slide. Results in a travel. Huskies have it with 6 seconds left. Huskies looking to try and get a buzzer beater, working their way up the court. Taking it is Peachy. Peachy still with it, puts it up off the side of the iron, no good. And we head into the fourth quarter. Mechanicsburg up by 7. It's still anybody's contest here. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back for you here on Go Mechanicsburg, now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg.
A deck where memories are made, barbecues are grilled, and sunsets are savored. But let's face it, not all decks are created equal. Enter Westshire Decks. We're not your average deck builders. Precision is our mantra. We don't just build decks, we craft outdoor living spaces tailored to your dreams. With Westshire Decks, you get seasoned experts who know decks inside and out. So why settle for a deck that's just okay when you can have one that's extraordinary? Westshire Decks, where craftsmanship meets creativity. Give us a call today and come see how we are different.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on GoMechanicsburg.com.
Welcome you back here to Mechanicsburg Area Senior High School. Ben Shad here alongside our fantastic Go Mechanicsburg live streaming crew. 39-32 our score here. Wildcats undefeated season on the line as the Huskies have not gone down without a fight. 39-32. 11-7 was the scoring margin in the third quarter, but the Huskies, we know in the blink of an eye, can come right back. (58-41) the score in the boys' game. 4:41 left in theirs. Again, boys looking to clinch the Mid-Penn Keystone on their end. Obviously, the girls here have already done their part, looking for the first tournament where both teams would actively play in the Mid-Penn tournament in school history. Has not happened before, at least to our knowledge. Again, both teams had a championship last year, but the boys' team did not make the tournament based on tiebreakers. That's how close they came to it. Huskies with it, trying to manufacture the comeback. Only down by 7. They've drawn close. Peachy working her way through the paint. Peachy puts it up off the base of the rim, no good. Mechanicsburg can't get the rebound. Goes out of bounds and will stay with the Huskies. Jim obviously a little tense with the way the proceedings have gone. Huskies to inbound. Just getting that one away. Finds Bodorf. Bodorf with some moves. Kicks it out. Thinking about the three was Reed. Peachy. Her three goes off the iron and out. Wildcat basketball. Janoski. Bounce pass on the inside, trying to turn with it down low. Great job, Asha Pratt. Off some great dimes on the inside. 41-32, Mechanicsburg up by 9. It's about this point where the Huskies sink a clutch 3 to get themselves back in the game. Do they have it in them again? Bodorf kicks it out to the top. Near side wing, thinking about it is Kanagi. Kanagi trying to bust through the paint, puts it up off the glass, no good. Wildcats with players out in transition. Lebo will take it herself. Easy bucket off the glass. Lauren Lebo on the fast break, and the Wildcats up by 11, looking to put this game away. Still 6 minutes left to go. The deficit growing for the Huskies. Bodorf to the top. Now that far side wing, it's Baker. Baker finds Bodorf, putting up the three. That one off the rim, no good. Lebo couldn't corral it, but there to save the day was Masser. Sweet takes it up the floor. Pratt on the near side. Pratt looking, gives to the top. Masser thought about it, gives to Janoski. The three ball, bang! Macy Janoski from downtown. Mechanicsburg are going to take a timeout, and so will we, but now they're really starting to get in rhythm. 46-32. We'll be right back for you here on Go Mechanicsburg, now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Seth Gardner for your personal price plan today.
At Bobby Ray Hall, it's about doing the right thing, starting with our vision that clients deserve great service at a fair price. We understand this can only happen with great team members. Doing what's right includes supporting local charities, youth sports, and first responders. It extends to the environment and why we reclaim rainwater for car washes and recycle used oil. We want to thank our loyal clients for recognizing us by voting Bobby Ray Hall simply the best of Harrisburg for 21 years in a row. Experience the Bobby Ray Hall difference and find out more at BobbyRayHall.com.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on GoMechanicsburg.com.
Welcome you back here to Go Mechanicsburg, now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg. Ben Shad here in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. As always, our stream is presented by 11 Oaks Farm in Newville. Mifflin County trying to get their way back in this game. Mechanicsburg exploding their lead as Janoski with a great tip there. Lebo heading the other way. Gives on the inside to Pratt. Pratt puts it up. Couldn't get the finger roll to go, but the rebound doesn't go either. Out of bounds. Ball belongs to the Huskies. 46-32, Mechanicsburg lead. Huskies trying to break away, and there was a kicked ball in the middle of all that. So the ball will stay with the Huskies. Again, keeping an eye on the boys. They lead by 20 over Mifflin County at Mifflin County. 2:13 left to go in that one. As Weaver works her way on in. Weaver through traffic. Gives it to Baker. Now on the near side. It's Peachy. Peachy. There's that one out to Weaver. Back out to Baker. Again, Peachy trying to get on in. Bodorf. Through the paint. It's poked free. Lebo comes away with it. Gives ahead to Janoski on the fast break. Janoski on the way. Gets that one to go. Macy Janoski. The fast break is just too much for Mifflin County to handle right now. 48-32, Mechanicsburg on top. That one going the other way, and a foul stops the clock, and the Huskies will shoot two from the line.
Mechanicsburg foul charge number 21, Elena Sweet.
Elena Sweet hit with her second, just the first of the quarter for Mechanicsburg. Peachy on the line shooting two. First one is up and good.
Mackenzie Peachy shooting.
Second shot up, and that one good as well. Peachy goes 2 of 2 from the line. Still a 14-point deficit for the Huskies. Time running out. Mechanicsburg's perfect season still intact as it stands. Into the corner, it's Sweet. Back out to Pratt. Now to Masser. Masser on the inside for Janoski, trying to bounce that to Lebo on the quick pass. It's pushed out. Wildcat basketball as Malin Gingrich checks back in for the Huskies. Air it out to Pratt on the inside. Lebo through the paint. The spin off the glass and good. Lauren Lebo makes it look too easy. Give her 19 points on the night. 50-34. Mechanicsburg on top. Bounce pass on the inside. Deflected. Stays with the Huskies. Clock stops at 3:49 left in regulation here. Huskies staring down a 16-point deficit. That one put up, no good. Janoski gets it off the peachy missed shot. Trying to air that one out to Lebo. She has it, puts it up again. Lauren Lebo, 21 points on the night. 52-34. Wildcats now just running away with it. Mid-range shot is up, does not go. Janoski gets the rebound. Toss now goes to Sweet. She's on the fast break. She can't get it off the glass. Masser is there. Her scoop shot does not go. Toss to the wing for the Huskies. Back to the top. It's Weaver. Near side. It's Gingrich. They work it around, and a line change upcoming for the Wildcats as this one falls to Masser's hands on the fast break. Mia Masser rising on up and gets it to go. Mia Masser puts the Wildcats up by 20 with 3 minutes left to go. Mechanicsburg taking a timeout. A 60-second timeout. We'll go ahead and step aside. Be right back for you here on Go Mechanicsburg. Now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg.
Craig was in the Rockies and had to cut his ski trip short because he was having severe knee pain.
Lauren came in. She was really discouraged. She had tried 3 months of therapy. Nothing was working. She really wanted to get back to volleyball.
We found that he had severe arthritis in both knees and his hip.
She needed shoulder arthroscopy with slap and posterior labral repair.
Simultaneous bilateral total knee replacements.
6 months of recovery, and Lauren's back, happy as ever.
3 months after his final surgery, Craig sent us pictures of him skiing the Rocky Mountains. And that's what makes our job here at OSS Health so fulfilling.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on GoMechanicsburg.com.
Welcome you back here to Mechanicsburg Area Senior High School. A couple of fresh faces out there for the Wildcats. We'll get you to them in just a minute as a turnover goes the Wildcats' way. Bridget Edwards, the 5'3" junior guard out there. Veronica Vogt returns, as does Klinger. The three ball is good. Bridget Edwards from beyond the arc. Danny Klinger also back out there. The freshman 5'4" guard, Emmy Kuhn, also out there. We finally have a final from the boys game. That one goes out. Wildcat basketball. The boys have won against Mifflin County and have clinched the Mid-Penn Keystone. So it is now official. Both the Mechanicsburg boys and girls basketball teams, for the first time ever, will play in the Mid-Penn tournament to come next week. Details to follow as another three balls up and good. Bridget Edwards, welcome to the game. Back-to-back three balls as Mechanicsburg, and that one goes out. Will be Wildcat basketball yet again, as all of a sudden this one is starting to get close to the scoreline we saw back on January 9th. It was close, and then all of a sudden here in the fourth quarter, the Wildcats broke it open. 69-33 on January 9th against Mifflin County, 60-34 here. Some great moves being put on by Condon. Her shot put up off the underside of the iron, no good. Mifflin County going the other way. Bounce pass into the corner. Reed trying to make her way up the baseline, kicks to the opposite side. Three ball on the way, no good. Rebound fought for, taken away by Condon. Condon with some great moves behind the back, still feeling it. Another behind the back, trying the step back, kicks it into the corner. Three ball on the way, no good. Rebound taken away there by Kuhn. Back to the top they go. Edwards kicks it on the opposite side. Condon puts up the three, gets it to go. Reagan Condon. 63-34. The bench players providing a huge spark. Huskies toss on the inside. Reed trying to get that one to go. A jump ball just at the end as Emmy Kuhn tried to rip it free. Maya Felmley, the sophomore 5'5" guard, checks in for the first time tonight for the Huskies. Jump ball possession arrow belongs to the Wildcats with 58 seconds left to go. Kuhn on the near side, Vaught, and a travel call. We'll give the ball back to the Huskies with 50 seconds left to go. Free ball from way downtown, bounces high. Mechanicsburg come away with it. Up the floor is Kuhn. Kuhn working her way on in through the paint, gets the scoop, can't get the score. Huskies come away with it, 30 seconds left in this one. Reed puts up a 3-ball, does not go. Huskies get their own rebound. 3-ball on the way again, that one does not go. They both fall to the floor, jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Huskies with 19 seconds left to go in regulation. Bounce pass on the inside, spin and shot does not go. Huskies keep it alive. Kick it out one more time. Another 3-ball attempt. That one does not go either. Wildcats finally get the ball away. And this one should be filed as Veronica Vaught puts it up, gets it to go. She makes her way onto the scoreboard. And that will do it as everybody scores for the Wildcats in this one. As it was 39-32 entering this fourth quarter, and the Wildcats explode with everybody contributing off the bench to make it a rout at the end of the night. 65-34, almost mirroring the 69-33 scoreline when these two teams met up earlier this season. Mechanicsburg stays perfect, 21-0 on the season, and a perfect 14-0 in Mid-Penn Keystone Conference play. The Mifflin County Huskies fall to 8-13 on the year. They will finish their Keystone record at 5-9 as a little tunnel victory for the players as they make their way off the court. The girls are back in action on February 6th when they are at Chambersburg for a 7:30 start time. Keep an eye on that one, folks, as obviously with the snow and ice making their way through, that might get a little bit delayed. For Mifflin County, they finished their regular season February 7th, Southern Huntington at 7 p.m. Our next broadcast is Thursday night when the Mechanicsburg boys basketball team has their makeup game against Penn Manor. An early start time to that one, 5:30 again. Might get thrown a wrench in those because of the snow and ice. But for our fantastic Go Mechanicsburg live streaming crew, I'm Ben Shad. Once again, the final score, the Wildcats run away with it against Mifflin County, 65-34 to stay perfect. We'll see you here on Thursday night right here on Go Mechanicsburg, now on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg. Good night, folks.
This has been a presentation of Mechanicsburg High School Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on GoMechanicsburg.com. Wildcat Athletics is presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville, Bobby Rahal Automotive Group, Charity Kastner RSR Realtors, your neighborhood Chick-fil-A at Shepherdstown Crossing, Lawnscapes Inc., Members First Federal Credit Union, Operation Wildcat, OSS Health, now with 2 locations on the West Shore, Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department, RBC Wealth Management and the Turnbridge Group, Renewed Hearing Solutions, Sheets, Snappers Bar and Grill, Seth Gardner State Farm, your Harrisburg True Green Lawn Care, Westshire Decks, servicing all of Central PA, the Wildcat Foundation, and Wolf Brewing Company. The Mechanicsburg Wildcats. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on GoMechanicsburg.com and on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg. We'll see you again next time.